Hello Thái,
Hello, teacher.
how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, how was your Tết vacation?
Um,
Was it good?
yeah, it's normal.
What did you do?
Um, I just help my mom cleans my house and go go out with my friends and
Mm.
do homework.
Mm. Okay, I see. Yeah, so have you got back to school?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. So when?
After this week, I go back to school.
Ah, okay, I see. Okay, that's good. Now, let's continue with the lesson today. Mm, Yeah, so please open your student book, page 36.
Yeah.
In the last lesson, we talked about how to use the ed and ing adjectives. Now, can you tell me again, when do we use ed adjectives and when do we use ing adjectives, please?
Uh, we use with um we use ed adjective with this word when it's people, a person, and using uh verbing adjective with it's the things.
Okay, so to make it more exact, so we use ed adjectives to talk about how someone or something feels. Okay? Yeah, feel about a situation, feel about something else. And we use ing to describe someone or something. Okay? Em nhớ chỗ này ha, có nghĩa là ing á, sẽ dùng để mà miêu tả một người hoặc là một vật nào đó, cái tính chất của cái vật hoặc là người đó ha, chứ cũng không hẳn là không bao giờ mình dùng ing cho ing adjective cho người ha, cái đó thì cũng không đúng lắm. Dùng để mà miêu tả cái tính chất của người đó, ví dụ người đó là cái người rất là nhàm chán nhạt á, thì ok, he's a boring guy, kiểu vậy ha. Đó là miêu tả tính chất của người đó, tính cách của người đó. Còn đối với lại cái ed á, thì mình sẽ nói về cái cách đó mà mình hoặc là một cái vật nào đó, con vật nào đó cảm thấy cảm giác như thế nào, một cái tình huống hoặc là một cái sự vật gì đó cụ thể ha. Đó, ví dụ như là ok, oh this movie makes me feel so bored, kiểu vậy đó, thì cái đó là cái cảm xúc của mình về một cái vật nào đó. Rồi, vậy mình nhớ chỗ đó ha. Mình nhớ để mà mình giải thích cho nó đúng nha, để mình dùng cho nó đúng. Rồi, ok. So now, before we start, let's have a look at some questions over here. In today's lesson, we're going to talk about university, okay? University education. So we have three questions here. One, are schools free in your country? If not, how much do they cost? How much do students have to pay for university education in your country? Do you think it should be free? Why or why not? And what are the advantages and disadvantages of a free education system? Okay, actually, we are talking about the education system. So we have three questions. I think I'll give you around 4 minutes. So you can brainstorm some ideas and then we will discuss the questions. Okay? Now,
Okay.
4 minutes start. Now let's discuss the question with me. So, are schools free in your country? And if not, how much do they cost?
Um, it's no, it isn't.
Okay, they aren't free, right?
Yeah.
So, do you know how much they cost?
Um, I think if um I think if public the school the cost about 10 10 million to 3 3 10 million to 30 million a year,
Mhm.
and uh private school is about 3 million to 50 million.
Oh, are you talking about universities?
Yeah.
How about primary school, secondary school, high school in general? Like,
I
how much do people have to pay? Like,
I
primary school, I think primary school are free.
I think it's have a cost, but it's very cheap.
Mm, actually, primary schools in Vietnam are free. But still, parents have to pay some money. They are not the school fee, but some extra fee like insurance or like the parents committee fees. Yeah, like the infrastructure fee. Yeah, so not really the school fee. So primary school in Vietnam is free. Secondary school and high school, do you know how much people have to pay every year?
I remember it's about 1 million for a semester.
Yeah, for a term, yes. Somewhere around that, 1 to 2 million dong a term. Okay. So, how much do students have to pay for university education in your country? You already answered this question, right? Mm. So for you said for public school, 10 to 30 million dong a year.
Yeah.
Mm. And private school, 30 to 50, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think university education should be free? Why or why not?
Um, in my opinion, I it's not it don't shouldn't be free
Okay, why?
because the school and or university need money to develop and improve school supply for teaching. So I need if you want a high quality and good environment for education, you need to pay for it.
Mm, okay, all right. So, what are the advantages and disadvantages of a free education system, in your opinion?
Mm. I think every education system advantages is people can contact to education easily,
Mm,
and the tuition isn't a burden for the family.
mm,
I think so. And
okay.
about disadvantage, I think the school or education system don't have don't have a lot of money for some uh, some tool or uh,
For
some
improvement, right?
public service.
Improvement the facilities.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay. Think about how you would feel if you receive something for free for a long time. Will you still appreciate that?
mm,
Will you
it's
still be happy when you receive that? Probably not, right? So that I
mm,
would say, with that, I would say that some people will take free education system for granted. It means they don't appreciate that anymore. Okay. So they're like, yeah, it's normal. So everyone has that. So I don't need to study very well. I can study, like I can play and I can study whenever I want. Even if I fail, I will take the exam again for free. Do you get me? Yeah. So that means that someone may take it for granted. They don't respect that. They don't appreciate that anymore. Yeah. Take it for granted. Okay. Take something for granted. Yeah, it's obvious. Like everyone has that. No one appreciates that anymore. Yeah. So the disadvantages could be that there'll be a lack of money, yeah, to fund the school, to improve facilities, and also some students may take it for granted, right? That they don't try hard, yeah, to study well anymore. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, there I appreciate your ideas. Okay, now let's move on to the next part. We are going to listen to a conversation between lots of people about education today. But before we start, let's have a look at some phrases that you may hear in the audio. So now have a look at these. I'm going to read them first for you, and then you will repeat afterwards. So now listen to me. Fees can't afford. A graduate, a student loan, pay something back, be in debt. Now Thái, repeat after me. Fees,
peace
can't afford.
can't afford
A graduate,
a graduate,
a student loan,
a student loan,
pay something back,
pay something back,
be in debt.
be in debt.
So now, have a look at the first one. Fees. What does this mean?
Um, it's money to
Mm. Pay for something.
my yeah.
Yeah, pay for something. Okay. Afford. We have the verb afford. What does this mean?
I
Do you
think it's the people can do something.
Okay, so this means that people have the financial ability to do something. Okay. Mm. So let's say that you have enough money to buy a house. It means you can afford a house. Okay. Mm. The next one, a graduate. What does this mean?
Mm, it's uh, mm, you finish your study in your school.
Yeah. Actually, school, yeah, mostly used for university students. Okay. It means that you graduate from university, then you'll be a graduate. Okay. Mm. The next one, student loan. Loan, what does this mean?
Student loan. Mm,
It's an amount of money that a student borrow from the government
and
for their studies. Okay? Mm,
Myanmar.
yeah, and then they will pay back. Okay? Yes, loan. It's the amount of money you borrow from someone. Okay? Yeah. Be in debt. You know debt?
Mm,
It means that you owe people money. Okay? Yeah, be in debt. Debt is the money that you owe someone. Yeah. Okay. All right. So now I would like you to look at the photos here. How many people are there?
uh, 5 people.
Okay, so that we have Matt, Amy, Ben, Jackie, and Carol. Do you remember anything about them? We we have heard of them in the last conversations.
I
Do
remember
you
that.
remember? Hmm?
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, what do you remember about them?
I remember them about conversation about the job.
Mm,
I remember that.
okay, but you don't remember their relationship, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Now, you're going to listen to their conversation. They are having a conversation during dinner, okay? And they are talking about university education. So, how many people think that university education should be free for everybody? Now, listen and then tell me.
Track 48.
That was lovely. Yes, that was really delicious. Thanks, Carol.
Oh, wait for me a second. Let me share the sound for you. Okay, this will sound better.
Track 48.
That was lovely. Yes, that was really delicious. Thanks, Carol.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I didn't do it all. Matt helped too.
Well, I only did the vegetables.
And he's going to do all the washing up.
Oh, am I? That's news to me.
So, Amy, I hear you want to go to university next year.
Well, I'm not sure I do now. The fees are really high and I can't afford it. And anyway, I don't think I should have to pay. I think university should be free for everybody.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. What do you think, Jackie?
I agree with Amy. Schools are free, so why aren't universities? That's why we pay our taxes, isn't it? I think all education should be free.
I'm not sure about that. Everyone knows graduates get better jobs, which means they get higher salaries. So I think they should pay something for their education.
I'm sorry, I don't agree. We didn't have to pay university fees, Matt. So why should Amy?
That's true, but we were at university a long time ago.
Yeah, about 50 years ago, wasn't it?
Not quite that long. And anyway, there are a lot more people at university now. The government can't afford to pay for everyone.
Maybe you're right. But I think they should pay for people who can't afford to go to university.
What about you, Ben? Do you think students should pay?
No, definitely not. The government can always find ways to pay for wars or to help the banks, so why can't they afford to pay for our education system?
Exactly.
So you're saying that universities are only for rich people these days?
Yes, I think so. Rich parents will always send their kids to university, but most young people don't want to be thousands of pounds in debt at the end of their course.
What do you think, Amy? Do you agree with that?
Yes, definitely. Most of my friends from school haven't gone to university because their families can't afford it.
Well, they can always get student loans. And they don't have to start paying any of the money back until they leave university and get a good job. So maybe you should get a student loan, Amy.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to finish university and find that I'm £40,000 in debt. I'd rather carry on working at the restaurant.
Yeah, I can understand that. I started work at 16 and I've done okay. You don't need to be a graduate to get a good job.
That's true. I didn't go to university either. But then, I did fail most of my exams at school.
Okay, so who wants some dessert?
Okay, so you have listened to the audio. Now you have to tell me the number of people that agree that university education should be free for everybody. So how many people that agree?
There are two people,
Who are they?
Amy and Jackie.
Okay, all right. So now I would like you to listen again and then tell me if these sentences are true or false. If they are false, you should tell me why. Okay? Now listen again and mark these sentences true or false. Oh, but before we do this, can you read the sentences for me?
Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
One,
One, Carol is on the cooking.
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 Yes.
Two, Amy is definitely going to university next year.
Mm.
Three, Carol and Matt didn't have to pay university fee. Ben and Amy think that most people don't want to be in debt when they leave university.
Mm.
Five, students in the UK have to start paying back their student loan when they are at university.
Mm.
Six, Ben and Jackie didn't go to university.
Okay, that's good. Now listen and mark these sentences true or false.
Track 48.
That was lovely.
Yes, that was really delicious. Thanks, Carol.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I didn't do it all. Matt helped too.
Well, I only did the vegetables.
And he's going to do all the washing up.
Oh, am I? That's news to me.
So, Amy, I hear you want to go to university next year.
Well, I'm not sure I do now. The fees are really high and I can't afford it. And anyway, I don't think I should have to pay. I think university should be free for everybody.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. What do you think, Jackie?
I agree with Amy. Schools are free, so why aren't universities? That's why we pay our taxes, isn't it? I think all education should be free.
I'm not sure about that. Everyone knows graduates get better jobs, which means they get higher salaries. So I think they should pay something for their education.
I'm sorry, I don't agree. We didn't have to pay university fees, Matt. So why should Amy?
That's true, but we were at university a long time ago.
Yeah, about 50 years ago, wasn't it?
Not quite that long. And anyway, there are a lot more people at university now. The government can't afford to pay for everyone.
Maybe you're right. But I think they should pay for people who can't afford to go to university.
What about you, Ben? Do you think students should pay?
No, definitely not. The government can always find ways to pay for wars or to help the banks, so why can't they afford to pay for our education system?
Exactly.
So you're saying that universities are only for rich people these days?
Yes, I think so. Rich parents will always send their kids to university, but most young people don't want to be thousands of pounds in debt at the end of their course.
What do you think, Amy? Do you agree with that?
Yes, definitely. Most of my friends from school haven't gone to university because their families can't afford it.
Well, they can always get student loans. And they don't have to start paying any of the money back until they leave university and get a good job. So maybe you should get a student loan, Amy.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to finish university and find that I'm £40,000 in debt. I'd rather carry on working at the restaurant.
Yeah, I can understand that. I started work at 16 and I've done okay. You don't need to be a graduate to get a good job.
That's true. I didn't go to university either. But then I did fail most of my exams at school.
Okay, so who wants some dessert?
All right, you have listened again. So now let's have a look at the sentences again and tell me if they are true or false. So number 2, Amy's definitely going to university next year. True or false?
False.
Why?
She's not sure.
Okay, she's not sure yet. Yeah. Okay, so it's false because she's not sure. So, Carol and Matt didn't have to pay university fees.
False.
False.
Mm.
Why?
I remember that they did have to pay university fee.
Okay. I'll put it as false for you. And we'll listen again and check. Now, number 4.
True.
True. Yes. Perfect. It's true. Number 5.
False.
Why? Why? So when do they have to pay back their loans?
In radio.
Yeah, when they graduate or when they leave university. Yeah, not when they are at university. So Ben and Jackie didn't go to university. Yes or no? It's true or false?
I don't hear really about it.
Okay, you didn't hear this clearly. Now, listen again to make sure that number 3 is your answer for number 3 correct. And then tell me the answer for number 6, okay? Now listen again one more time. Anh nghe lại một lần nữa nha. Okay.
Track 48.
That was lovely.
Yes, that was really delicious. Thanks, Carol.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. But I didn't do it all. Matt helped too.
Well, I only did the vegetables.
And he's going to do all the washing up.
Oh, am I? That's news to me.
So, Amy, I hear you want to go to university next year.
Well, I'm not sure I do now. The fees are really high and I can't afford it. And anyway, I don't think I should have to pay. I think university should be free for everybody.
Well, that's one way of looking at it. What do you think, Jackie?
I agree with Amy. Schools are free, so why aren't universities? That's why we pay our taxes, isn't it? I think all education should be free.
I'm not sure about that. Everyone knows graduates get better jobs, which means they get higher salaries. So I think they should pay something for their education.
I'm sorry, I don't agree. We didn't have to pay university fees, Matt. So
Okay, what does Karen say? We didn't have to pay university fee, Matt. So this is true or false?
True.
Vậy câu số 3 phải là true nhé. Rồi ok nào. 6.
My friends from school haven't gone to university because their families can't afford it.
Well, they can always get student loans, and they don't have to start paying any of the money back until they leave university and get a good job. So maybe you should get a student loan, Amy.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to finish university and find that I'm £40,000 in debt. I'd rather carry on working at the restaurant.
Yeah, I can understand that. I started work at 16 and I've done okay. You don't need to be a graduate to get a good job.
Okay, so did Ben go to university? Did Ben go to university? Ben has just, like told his story. So did he go to university? Cái người đàn ông ban nãy nói là Ben đó em. Vậy Ben có đi học đại học không? Okay, listen again, chị nghe lại cái khúc này nha. Ben nói xong rồi sẽ đến bạn Jackie nói đó.
They can always get student loans, and they don't have to start paying any of the money back until they leave university and get a good job. So maybe you should get a student loan, Amy.
No, I don't think so. I don't want to finish university and find that I'm £40,000 in debt. I'd rather carry on working at the restaurant.
Yeah, I can understand that. I started work at 16 and I've done okay. You don't need to be a graduate to get a good job.
So did Ben go to university? You don't need to be a graduate to get a good job. I started working when I was 16.
Ben didn't.
Didn't. Okay, how about Jackie? Listen to Jackie.
That's true. I didn't go to university either. But then, I did fail most of my exams at school.
Okay, so did Jackie go to university?
Didn't know.
Didn't. Okay, so number 6 is true, false, not given.
It's true.
Okay, yes, perfect. So number 3 is true. This one is true. Okay. Yeah. So now you have listened to the conversation where people use different expressions to say if they agree or disagree with an opinion, or they ask about the other's opinion. Now have a look at number 4, please. I would like you to mark down either asking for opinion number 1, agreeing number 2, or disagreeing number 3. Now, with this one, I give you 1 minute to check, and then you tell me. 1 minute start. Okay. So, B, what is it?
Be agree.
Agreeing. Okay. Number 2,
Number 2. C is disagreeing.
disagreeing. D.
D disagreeing.
E, maybe you're
D
right.
agreeing.
Agreeing. F.
Asking for opinion.
G.
Asking for opinion.
H.
H disagreeing.
Disagreeing. I.
Agreeing.
Yes. J.
Asking for opinion.
Yeah. K.
Agreeing.
And L.
Disagreeing.
Okay. Now can you read these again, please?
What do you think? I agree. I'm not sure about that. I'm sorry, I don't agree. Maybe you are right. What about you? Do you think? No, definitely not.
Definitely not.
Yes, I think so.
Mhm.
Do you agree? Yes, definitely. No, I don't think so.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have learned some ways to ask for someone's opinion, or agree and disagree with their opinion. Okay, now let's move on to the next part. So, I would like you to have a look at exercise number 7. We have some statements from 1 to 6. I would like you to have a look at them and tell me if you agree or disagree, and think of some reasons why and tell me. Okay? So with this task, I give you around 10 minutes, okay, to brainstorm some ideas. So if you agree, then you have to give me 2 reasons for that. If you disagree, give me 2 reasons as well. Okay? Do you get this? Now 10 minutes start. Yeah. You go through all of the statement here and agree or disagree and tell me the reason. Okay, now 10 minutes start. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I really,
Now, so do you think school holidays are too long?
I disagree with it.
You disagree. Why?
Mm, because I think school holiday is just enough for students. It's
Mm,
not too long.
mm.
Um,
Why do you think so? Like you should compare between the time that children study, like how many months in the vacation, how many months and stuff like that.
yeah, I think mm, um, depend on my experience. I think this time in school is too long.
Mm,
I just need uh um 5 hours in school.
mm.
Is enough.
Yeah, but we're talking about school holidays. Like for
Yeah.
example, students usually have summer holidays, right? Which lasts around 2 to 3 months. We're talking about that.
Mm,
We're not talking about the school schedule. So yeah,
mm,
you think they are
mm.
short, right?
Yeah, I think the school holiday like summer vacation is
Mm.
just enough for to student to do some
Mm.
one activity, and they just they can uh, join a lot of public activity.
Mm. Okay.
And our most of the school holiday in Vietnam, the teachers uh, usually take uh, take extra lot to enough the lesson.
Mm.
So I don't think it's long.
Mm. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I agree with you. That's true. So, I think all children should do some sport at school. What's your opinion on this?
Yeah, I agree with this. Um, um, do some work at school can help the children have a good health, and it can make them relax after the class. I think it's very good.
Mm. Okay, yeah. All right. So, schools for boys only or for girls only are a bad idea. Do you think so?
Yeah, I agree with this.
Mm.
Because
Why?
if school just for one sec, you can the student um, can develop like a normal student. They can lost some relationship, some they can lost some chance to make other relationship. I think so.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's good. So, our children should learn to cook at school. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with this.
Mm.
Uh, it's a chance to student to send to the children can learn to to cook, because after the class they I think they don't have time to do this,
Mm.
and cooking is I think it's a important skill for living. So it should be stick for student.
Mm. Okay. Yeah, I also think cooking is an essential skill, yeah, for children to learn. So exams are the best way to find out what students know. Do you think so?
I disagree with this.
Mm.
I think it's just a good way, because in the exam the student can have many way to pass the exam, so it's not the best way to find out what student know. They
Mm.
can study like a Paris, or they can depend on their lucky and they don't study a lot. And
Also, some students can feel very stressed out, right?
yeah, and
About
they can um, yeah,
đấy.
they can so they can show their ability if they have pressure.
Yeah.
So it's not the best way to find.
Yeah, so sometimes they cannot do their best, right? When they feel stressed, yeah, or scared. Yeah, that's true. So all children should stay at school until they are 18. What do you think about this?
I disagree with this. um, because I think the children should uh, go out after the class. They should go out and because in society they can meet some the challenge that uh, don't have in the school. And and then they can reach to develop their special ability that
Okay,
can
so
be studied in the school.
so this means that they should stop studying before 18, right?
Not yet.
So this means that, so what does it say here? It say that all children should study, right? Should stay at school until they are 18, and then they can maybe start to work or do some other things. Yeah, but you think that they should learn from outside. I think it is part of studying, but it say that students shouldn't study, until they are 18 or something like that. So think again. Think about this again. Like, should they drop? Should they finish school or stop studying when they are younger than 18? Or they should stay there until they are 18? And why?
Cái câu này nó nói là tất cả học sinh đều phải học tới khi họ 18 tuổi luôn.
Đúng rồi, có nghĩa là phải đi học, bắt phải học xong cấp 3. Có nghĩa là tất cả trẻ em luôn ha. Nên đi học cho đến hết cấp 3 kiểu vậy đi. Em đồng ý. Ý. Cái ý của em á, hồi nãy em nói là em không đồng ý, là tại vì mấy đứa trẻ nó có thể học được từ ở ngoài đời nữa đúng không?
Ừ.
Ừ. Vậy
Tại
thì
vì nó
đúng
nói
rồi.
là all children nên thấy hơi cấn cấn.
Hơi cấn cấn hả? Là có nghĩa là không nên hả? Có nghĩa là một số đứa nó không nên học tới 18 tuổi hả? Vậy thì
Ờ,
nên như vậy thì em phải giải thích cho rõ. Thí dụ như ok, một số đứa có thể dừng lại cái việc học ở lúc 16 tuổi kiểu vậy ha. Tại sao? Phải đưa thật ra ở nước ngoài á có thể là dừng theo cái việc học ở 16 tuổi được nha. 16 đến 18 tuổi đó là học trường cao đẳng rồi đó. Cái dạng cao đẳng rồi đó, bước đệm sang đại học rồi chứ không phải là kiểu high school như kiểu mình nữa. Cho nên thật ra thì ví dụ như ở Anh đó thì có thể là dừng cái việc học ở lúc 16 tuổi để đi kiếm tiền đi làm được rồi đó. Kiểu
ừ.
vậy. Nhưng mà phải giải thích cho nó rõ ràng thuyết phục. Ok, lại lần nữa nhé. So, all children should stay at school until they are 18. What's your opinion on this?
I disagree with this
Mm.
because it, um, when you were sitting, you can make you can have other way to prepare for your life. It's it's not just study
Mm.
the only way to develop. Just
Okay. Yeah. So they think they can quit school if they want to, right? Okay. Yeah. I think it depends on the student though. Yeah, but they should at least study until they are 15 or 16, right? Then when they are old enough, so they can, yeah, they can find work. Because if you are younger than 16, probably it's very difficult for you to find a job, right? Okay, so you should be around 16 if you want to quit school. Okay, thank you very much for your opinion. Now, have a look at exercise 8. I would like you to choose 3 of these sentences that you would like to discuss. Tell me why you agree or disagree with them. We have 6 sentences here. You choose 3 that you like. And tell me if you agree or disagree with that idea. So you have 5 minutes for this one, okay? So you can choose women are better drivers than men. Video games are bad for children. Money makes people happy. English is an easy language to learn. Everyone should only work 4 days a week. People shouldn't get married before they 18 or they are 30. Now, choose 3 that you like to discuss about and think of the reason why you agree or disagree with that. Now, 5 minutes start. Now, tell me, what sentences would you like to discuss?
Money make people happy.
Okay,
English is an easy language to learn. Everyone should only work 4 hours a week.
4 days a week.
Yeah, 4 days a week.
Okay, so money makes people happy. Do you agree or disagree with this?
I agree with this.
Why?
I think money is attract a lot to your quality of life,
Mhm.
and this can affect to your emotions.
Okay. Can you give an example?
Like if you have a lot of money, you can buy a big house or have have to have some expensive uh, dishes
Yeah,
or
yeah, okay. So you can buy a comfortable house, right? And buy like high quality things.
yeah.
Talking about education, what do you get when you have money?
If you have a lot of money, you can do
Afford? You can afford better education, right?
or,
Okay, yes.
about healthy. You can mm, so, mm,
You can go to private hospital.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you can, yeah.
so
Yeah, for the best services. True. Okay. So, English is an easy language to learn. Do you think it's true?
yeah, I think it's true.
Mm.
Because English is a popular language.
Ah,
So uh, a big community of learner
mm,
have to create a good training environment,
mm,
and it's have a lot of uh, learning resource
mm.
to study or practice.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I think it's easy to learn.
Mm. Okay, true. Yeah. So, since English is so popular, there is a very big community of English learners, right? Yes, and speakers. So you can share tips and materials to learn this language for free. Also, there are lots of resources to learn this language online, right? More than other languages. So yes, it's easy to learn. Everyone should only work 4 days a week. Do you agree or disagree?
Think it's I think I agree with this.
Okay, why do you say so?
Uh, because I think the the things does affect a lot of to performance of uh yeah, that's affect a lot of to performance of uh employee was their emotions, and they and their knowledge. So if your the time to work uh less um you, you can have uh, many time to relax and have time to improve your knowledge,
Mm.
and you can get a high performance.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with some of your ideas, but also I think if people only work 4 days a week, then um, it will affect the company production a lot. Yeah. So let's say the company has a lot of orders, but their workers just work 4 days a week. It means they have to wait like 3 days, right? 3 days. Yeah, to wait for their workers to start working again and get the orders done. So it's gonna cost a lot of money and time. Yeah, so I think maybe 5 days a week is good. 5 or 6 days a week is good. Yeah. Okay. So we have discussed these sentences, and you have tried to use the language to show that you agree or disagree with the sentences over here. Now let's move on to the next part,
Thôi,
pronunciation.
cô
Gì
thì
thế?
ra sớm xíu được không cô?
Là mấy giờ?
Tầm chút nữa không? 5 phút nữa được.
Ok, cũng được. Rồi,
Tại chứ em đi Đà Lạt rồi.
khuyên em đi Đà Lạt hả? Ê, cô đáng Đà Lạt nè Thái.
Mỗi cô đang Đà Lạt rồi.
Đúng rồi, con mới tới hôm nay luôn á. Em đi tìm nào vậy?
Em đi tới 7 tháng 2 em về á cô.
Cô đi tới 8 tháng 2 em đi với ai?
Em đi với bạn em không ạ?
Vậy hả? Ơi,
Dạ.
mình gặp đi. Cô đi với lại cô đi với chồng cô nè, chồng cô là người Mỹ. Em cũng thực hành
Ồ.
tiếng Anh không? Nếu muốn thì
Ừ.
tối mơ được không ta? Tối mơ. Tối nay hôm nay là ngày mấy? Hôm nay là ngày 4 5 6 tối mơ tối mốt gì đó. Mà mình gặp.
Dạ, em coi lịch của em ổn nha cô. Tại vì em đi với mấy bạn nên đi theo lịch của tụi nó.
Có gì nhắn cho cô nha.
Dạ.
Rồi, ban ngày cũng được. Rồi ok, mình tiếp cái phần này mình nhanh ha, chị em ao đúng không? Ok,
Ừ.
rồi mình sẽ nói về cái phần phát âm. Ở đây mình có những cái cặp âm sau đây ha. Vậy mình có là 6 âm là 3 cặp âm. Và bây giờ cô sẽ phát âm những cái âm này và những cái từ ví dụ ở đây nhé. Xong rồi em sẽ lặp lại với cô ha. Ok, so the first pair we have the sound a and a. Okay, so we have the word hat, hate. Now
Ừ.
Thái, listen and repeat after me. Đối với cái âm mà e bướm như vậy á, thì em sẽ mở cái miệng của em ha to ra, kể cả chiều dọc và cả chiều ngang luôn nha. Cái lưỡi của mình nó sẽ đè xuống, nằm ở dưới cái hàm răng dưới nó kiểu như vậy. A, a, a. Nó sẽ kiểu là a đó. Nhưng mà cái lưỡi với lại cái miệng phải đặt như vậy mới ra được cái âm này nha. Rồi, now Thái, do this with me. A,
À.
hat.
À.
Okay. A,
Hey.
hate.
Hey.
Ok, những cái âm khác thì dễ rồi. We have the next one. E.
Ừ.
E. Nó kiểu i a nhẹ thôi. E.
Ừ.
Win.
Quyền.
Ok, the next one. I.
À.
Y.
Ngoài.
Ok. O.
On.
Not.
Not.
O.
On.
Note.
No.
Em có thấy được cái sự khác nhau của những cái cặp âm đi chung như vậy không?
Ừ.
Có sự khác nhau ha. Rồi bây giờ em sẽ phát âm lại từng âm cũng như từng từ để giúp cô nha. Cái âm á phát âm cho cô 2 lần nhé. Ok, let's go.
Ừ.
A.
À. À.
Ok. Hat.
À.
The next one.
Hey.
A.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Hate.
Ừ.
Rồi.
Ừ.
E.
Ừ.
E.
Quyền.
Ủa, cái âm 2 lần nha cô. Lần nữa. E.
Hey. Hey.
Ừ.
Quyền.
Ok. The next one.
Ai. Ai. Why.
Ừ.
On. On.
Ok.
Not. On.
O.
On. No.
Note. O nhé. Vậy mình sẽ không đọc là note ha. Take note không phải vậy. Take note. Ok. Ừ. Rồi. Còn cái từ mà get đó không phải là hate, không phải là hate. Không phải là hate ha, mà là hate. Ok. Hate. Nhớ chỗ đó nhé. Rồi, hai em nghĩ đi. Ủa vậy thứ mấy mình học nữa?
Hỏi được là thứ mấy ta?
Bữa hổm có đổi, bữa hổm là nói chung là thứ năm này không học được nữa đúng không?
Dạ. Em nói là lạc là chắc không được nữa.
Ờ, thứ năm là học không được rồi. Như bữa cô nhớ là cô đổi thứ sáu thì phải á, nhưng mà thứ sáu này không được tại thứ sáu là cô đi về cho nên là cô không có dạy được. Không mấy thì chắc mình để tuần sau quá, mình sẽ dời qua tuần sau, thứ ba với lại như thứ sáu bình thường đúng không? Cô
Dạ.
nhớ thứ ba thứ sáu thì phải
À, thế.
vậy thôi mình sẽ dời qua tuần sau nhé, rồi mình học tiếp ha.
Dạ.
Tuần này học một buổi thôi rồi, ok. Rồi vậy mình nghỉ ha, tuần sau mình sẽ gặp lại. Ok,
Dạ.
goodbye Thái. See
Goodbye.
you.
Yeah. See you.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.